Hello everyone. Well, I really feel this book, Fresh Water for Flowers by Valerie Perron, deserves a recommendation because it's not a book people will automatically pick up. I love the cover, but it won't immediately attract people, I don't think. And it's by a French author who's unknown in this country, but it is published by Europa Editions, who very successfully published the Elena Ferrante Neapolitan series of books. And this novel tells the story of Violette Toussaint. She's a cemetery keeper in a small Burgundy town, and Violette has had a difficult life. She grew up in foster care. While working in a bar in her late teens, she met Philippe Toussaint, fell in love with him, fell pregnant with their daughter Léonine, and a few years later they got married. But before that, Violette and Philippe got work as level crossing keepers. But the problem is that Philippe is a bit of a lazy good for nothing. He prefers to play on his video games and go out riding on his motorbikes rather than do the actual work that he's being paid to do. And when the day arrives for an automatic barrier to be installed at their level crossing, then it's Violette who secures them new employment working as cemetery keepers in this small Burgundy town. However, Philippe never settles and one day leaves home and never returns. Violette doesn't go looking for him, but she doesn't know what's happened to him. She, however, soon adapts to her life as a cemetery keeper. She quite likes the solitude. She has friends in the local priest, the two grave diggers, the Lucchini brothers undertakers, and she spends her days tending a garden, tending the graves, and she keeps her own personal register of all the funerals and all the burials that take place in the cemetery. But then one day, her life's turned a bit upside down when Julien Searle, a detective from Marseille, turns up on her doorstep. And Julien has final instructions from his mother's will to bury her ashes in the grave of a man called Gabriel Prud'hon. Now, he doesn't know what Gabriel Prud'hon's connection is with his mother, and he's really keen to find out. Over time, Julien finally discovers his mother's diary and learns all about his mother's relationship with Gabriel Prud'hon. But interestingly enough, Julien also discovers that Violette's husband, Philippe, is still alive and well and living in a nearby town. And gradually we learn more about Violette's life and the tragedy that she's endured in that life. It's a beautifully written novel of love and loss, and it deserves to have a wide readership. It's available from the library or an ebook on BorrowBox. Thank you.